Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cancer, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So obviously I'm not on camera this week. I will be back next week though. I won't bore you with the details. I've already done it now, but anyway, for your... I just want to say happy damn birthday to you. I truly hope you have a wonderful solar return. Please, please, please remember to fill the day of your birthday with a little bit of everything that you want to have in it for this year ahead. I really hope you have a wonderful time and don't forget to set the intentions, all right? So with that said, your key to the week this week is the Devil card. What is it that you're holding on to too tightly? And what is it that you are using as a form of escapism in some way? This is... with Cancerians, it tends to be whatever makes them comfortable. So whatever's comfortable tends to be the thing that we use as a crutch, you know, and with the Devil card, you're being invited to find whatever it is that you are in some way, shape or form addicted to. The positive aspect of the Devil card is about getting obsessed with something in a healthy way. This is about really digging in and saying, you know what, I am not letting this go until I have done it, until I've achieved A, B and C. So, you know, in that regard, it can be very positive, but it's about really being able to find that. The other thing with the Devil card, whenever this card shows up as a key to the week, it means that you're being asked to find release in some way, shape or form. So if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button, baby. For your actions and options, you have the Magician card. You're already a powerful being. And it's so funny, like when I say to people like the Cancer is a really strong sign, they're like, huh? And maybe I'm biased because this is my moon sign, but like don't mess with the Cancers because y'all don't know. You go and get way more than you bargained for. All jokes aside, the Magician cards as your actions and options, whatever you are striving for, like you're striving for a top spot. And I think this week you might be revealing to yourself, or maybe somebody else reveals to you through a conversation that you have, you know what, this is where maybe you are, you know, and I say this out of all love and respect, but maybe you're out of your integrity chasing this thing. Maybe there's something that you want so badly that you're going against the grain of the way that you usually act or behave in order to get it. This could also be that you're so focused on one specific goal that it's like you're blocking everything out. And so maybe the addiction is a certain goal or a certain realization that you're trying to get hold of. Maybe you're chasing something that, you know, maybe at the moment you can't see that it's, you know, there's a reason that it's not happening, etc. What I will say to you with the Magician card and the Devil card, this can be, and this is a rare thing for Cancers, so if I'm completely honest with you, I'm not scolding you. In a way, I'm kind of congratulating you. Cancerians tend to be very giving. They tend to sometimes give to the point of depletion, but it is a very strong sign. And because you've got this Magician card here, I really get the feeling that for some of you, this is going to be a week where you are more selfish than you've ever been, where you choose yourself above anything or anyone else. And usually when that happens, the people that benefit most, you know, if they're out of their integrity, they tend to be the ones that complain the most about it. So pay attention to that. If you suddenly say, you know what, I'm going to do me this week, pay attention to who has a problem with it and pay attention who claps for you. The other thing as well, for some of you, like when it comes to your career, if you're chasing a top spot, just ask yourself what you're prepared to give and what you're not. For your communications and conversations, you have the King of Wands, the Lord of Fire. So this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male that you are talking to, communicating with, that really helps you or helps you to see something in a different light. For Ooh, excuse me. For some of you, this could be a connection with or a meeting with a powerful person that can assist you in some way. With the Devil card there, you just want to make sure that you are clear on what you're prepared to give for whatever they have to offer, and vice versa. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, I really like this for you forging ahead with a new pioneering idea. So this week you could be presenting some sort of finding or maybe an argument to something in your classes or as an essay topic or whatever. And it's like it's got this really new, bold, dynamic sort of energy behind it. And maybe it goes against the grain. And maybe that's why you're obsessed with this, because it's like this has never been done before in this way, which I think is really exciting. Well, that's my Aquarian mad scientist is coming out there. For your those of you that are employed by somebody else, the King of Wands and the Devil card, communications could be a little bit terse this week when it comes to work. And this is because that King of Wands says that you're quite forceful. It's like you're trying to push something forward. And even if it's because you can see that it really is the best idea since sliced bread, whenever we try to change something or to implement change, you're a water sign first of all, and you're also a cardinal sign. So changing directions and stuff, it's not necessarily something that's that difficult to you. So and not everybody is that same way. They might be fixed signs, they might be older than you, they might be set in their ways. Like there's so many things to consider. So whatever changes you're trying to implement, there might be some kickback or some pushback for it, and just you just have to be prepared to take the rough with the smooth. When it comes to your business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this is you. Like I love this for you guys becoming more visible. I love this for you guys really being ready to speak your mind. That Devil card, again, maybe some of how you are received is not I don't want to say it's not in the best way, but it might be something that you're changing. Excuse me, sorry. Especially if you have an established audience in some way. If you're changing something, maybe the resistance that you come up with, or maybe the frustration that you come up against or that you're feeling is coming from the fact that people want whatever you're doing to stay the same, and you're ready for some sort of big change or of evolution. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, honestly, there's something about intimacy in this. I feel like this is conversations, if you're retired and you're no longer working, I feel like this is the intimacy shared between colleagues, the intimacy shared between, us and our peers, people that, do the same thing that we do. I feel like there's a potential here for a heated conversation with somebody that is in the same field as you, or was in the same field of you. It's like a difference of opinions, so just something to be mindful of. For your love and relations, you've got the Page of Cups. I love this for those of you that are single. Even with the Devil card here, this could be somebody that is a very welcome distraction from the way that things are or have been in the love life. So, that could just be a lot of fun. It could be, maybe this person's a bit of a bad boy or a bit of a bad girl. Maybe this person is, maybe they appeal to that part of you that needs something a little bit more taboo or a little bit more out of the norm, or what am I trying to say here? Maybe they fulfill some desire in you that isn't being taken care of or met in some way. So just be mindful of that, because you could attract someone that loves to party, and then once you've partied and you've had fun and everything, you then go back to your responsible self and this person is still in the picture. Sometimes what we attract is because of what we truly desire, or the desire actually comes from a place of need. So this would be a really good week to get clear on your needs. When it comes to those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, similar kind of energy. Only with that King of Wands here, I almost want to say to you, like, let your partner lead. Like, just let, you know, it's like when you're dancing, not both partners can lead. Sometimes you got to let somebody else take the wheel, take the reins, and just kind of say, okay, you know what? And if you feel if you feel that actually you want to lead this week, King of Wands in the communications, so be it. Maybe you lead the conversation and then say, look, this is what I want, this is what I need. And then they come up with a plan and you say, okay, you know what? I'll go with it. Or, you know what? No, I need more than that, or I need something different. I think that, yeah, that's as much as I will say on that. When it comes to your money and materials, you have the Seven of Wands. So if you are partnered or married, there could be some interesting conversations about the sordid topic of coin. One of my favorite lines in Death Becomes Her, which is actually one of my favorite films. Me and my little sister used to quote lines from that film to each other and have hysterical fits of laughter about it. You know, I digress. It's really not important right now, but there could be some heightened conversations and emotions around money this week. That Seven of Wands, if there's something that you feel that you need for your work or for your career, or, you know, something that's maybe going to help you kickstart a new career, it's like you're having, even if you're single, there's something here that suggests maybe you're having to what's the word? It's like you're having to justify. So maybe a family member or a friend, because your love and relations can also be that, is saying to you, look, you know what? Okay, it's wonderful that you're really fired up about this thing, but I remember that time you decided you were going to create a cupcake business, and, you know, you've still got flour and icing sugar in your cupboards from 3 years ago. It's like someone's challenging the practicality of what it is that you're wanting to spend money on right now. And because it is money, maybe, I'm not saying I agree with them, but I'm saying maybe you should hear them out. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Seven of Wands, aside from its actual meaning, this is your immune system. And so if you are prone to those things, or if you feel like you're close to burnout or you're stressed, etc. this week, going out and partying till 3 a.m., yes, it could have a therapeutic effect in one sense, but if you just go out, you know, you don't sleep a lot, you get completely drunk and all the rest of it, like, you could end up taxing your body even more. And it looks like your immune system, I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, but it looks like your immune system is already, it's a little bit fighting, it's fighting a little harder than usual. When it comes to your home and environment, this is Cancers defending the home. Groundbreaking information, Raf. But it could literally be that. The thing that's interesting about this, though, is could be a clash of opinions with a family member or a friend. And maybe this is, you know, it's happening within the home. So just something to be mindful of. And it's going to be an interesting week for you guys. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know how it shapes up in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you soon.